right, what's going on, y'all? So today I want to go ahead and reveal my favorite type of Shopify dropshipping store. And this has been my favorite type of dropshipping store for the last few years now. And this has been consistently showing me the most results, both personally and with many students and friends in the space. I see the most results come out of this store type. And my new store that I created last month in April has actually done almost 6 figures this month alone. So it's almost hit 6 figures a month in just its second month utilizing this same store type. So I want to go ahead and I want to explain what type of store this is, why you should think about utilizing it, and then many examples of this store type. But before we get into it, I want to go ahead and give a disclaimer that I've got nothing against people that go with a general store or specific niche store or single product store. There's actually many great pros and benefits of utilizing those strategies, and many people are successful going with, say, a single product store or a general store. This is just my favorite type of store and what I always end up starting with. So what we're talking about today is a mid-level niche. And this is something I've talked pretty extensively on this channel about, but I haven't talked about it in a while. And I'm getting a lot of questions from a lot of new subscribers on what is a mid-level niche. So I'm gonna go ahead and explain exactly what that is today. And mid-level niche is actually a phrase or a term that I coined a few years ago. I actually coined the term mid-level niche. With that being said, I was not the first person to have success with mid-level niches. There's a lot of people that have been having success with mid-level niches for years and years and years. It's just there's really no term for it. When I got into drop shipping, essentially the only 2 store types that we're talking about were a general store and a niche store, which is now what I would consider a specific niche store. When I first got into drop shipping, a niche store was, say, like dog jewelry, or even going more specific from there and actually choosing a specific breed like a French bulldog and selling French bulldog jewelry. And really that's only encapsulating a very, very specific store type. Mid-level niche actually takes the benefits, the pros of both a general store and a specific niche store without having a lot of the downsides of both of them. So with a general store, you can think of a general store like Walmart. You're gonna have apparel, electronics, home goods, you're gonna have everything on there. And the benefit of starting with the general store is that you're able to test a lot of products very quickly and very efficiently. And what's cool with it is you can go ahead and test essentially any product type out there. The downside is that you're not gonna have as much consumer trust. You're not gonna be able to build as much of a brand and have the good branding materials. A lot of people will create store names like trendingplus.com, store names that are very, very generic and definitely don't have that brand power along with it. And then on the flip side, you've got a specific niche. So say you've got a sunglasses store where you only sell sunglasses. Well, with this, you can actually create a lot of brand power and have a lot of consumer trust, but you're limited on what types of products you can sell. So you can go ahead and have a really cool domain name, something related to sunglasses. You can create all your branding materials around your brand itself, and then you can have products that really align with your brand image, but it's going to be very, very hard to test other products in the very beginning. So you're actually limiting yourself in the beginning on knowing what to sell. So if you don't have an already winning product type, a specific niche is going to be potentially a lot of time invested up front for what could end up being 0 results. So with the mid-level niche, you're actually taking the benefits of both the general store and a specific niche store, and you're able to go ahead and capitalize on that. So you can go ahead and test many different types of products like you would with the general store, but have the brand power of a specific niche store. So some examples of a mid-level niche would be, say, streetwear. So within streetwear, yeah, it's not a general store where you've got electronics, home goods, everything like that. You're specifically within the apparel niche, but you can go ahead and test many different product types within that. So you can test shirts, shoes, sunglasses, watches. As long as it fits within your brand, you can go ahead and test it. Home goods. Home goods is a great example of a mid-level niche. You can go ahead and have kitchenware. You can have garden. You can go ahead and test many different product types within home goods, but it's still within home goods. So you're able to create a home goods brand that the consumer will actually trust. So with this, you're able to go ahead and choose this kind of overarching niche that has many specific niches within it. So it allows a lot of opportunity for you to go ahead and test many different products. And the reality is almost every mid-level niche out there has a ton of opportunity. So it's really, really hard to go wrong with any mid-level niche you choose. You just have to go ahead and do your due diligence. You have to make sure you do the product research to know what types of products to put on your store and what specific niches to really focus on. But pretty much every mid-level niche has a lot of opportunity. And this is where I've had many successful students go into mid-level niches of apparel. Many have gone into home goods. Many have gone into electronics. And within there, you can go ahead and have specific niches. And the thing is, right now, a very, very popular strategy is to create a general store where you've got everything on there. You've got that generic name. You're going to be testing a ton of products, and when you find a product that works, you either then go ahead and create a second store that's a single product store, or you create a specific niche store around that product type. The cool thing about a mid-level niche is once you start in a mid-level niche, you don't need to create that second store. You've already done all that work. You're already building up the brand, getting your social media followers, and then once you find your winning products or the products that work, you can either keep it right there as a mid-level niche, and many times it still works best as a mid-level niche because it all flows together as a brand. For example, if you've got a pair of shoes that really work on a streetwear store, you're still going to be getting upsells and cross sales of, the shirts and the other stuff you have on your store. Same would go with home goods or electronics. But if you did want to go ahead and go more specific, you just clear out a lot of the other product types on the store, but you still have all that branding, the branding materials, everything already set up. So this is why I love the mid-level niche strategy, going with the mid-level niche. You don't have to do that double amount of work like you would with a general to specific niche or general to single product. You already have everything set up. You already have the branding materials in place, the brand power. Now, one thing I can say is that I do really like the single product store. I'm not personally doing it, but I know a lot of people that do it. I do know a lot of people that have success with specific niche stores, and I've had a lot of personal success with specific niche stores. And obviously, I love middle-level niche stores. One thing I do not do is a general store. Like I said before, I don't have anything against people that do that. But that is my definite least favorite type of store type out there. I think it's, you're definitely not going with as much of a business mindset as you would with the other store types. But today I wanted to just go ahead and give you this quick video explaining exactly what a mid-level niche store is. I'm getting a lot of questions on this. Really, it's just in between a general store and a specific niche store. It's an overarching niche with specific niches under it. And it's a great, great place to start as a beginner or someone that's been drop shipping for a long time. It's really, really hard to go wrong with a mid-level niche store. But I hope you guys found some value in this quick video. If you could, please go ahead and smash that like button, hit subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment down below. I'd love to go and answer any questions you guys have. Keep grinding, y'all, and I'll see you in the next video.